Hi students, I'm just going to give you a little tutorial on how to get started and complete application 5.5, your access activity. So if you see right here, you need to click here because you're going to create a query. You're going to create a table and a query. So if you will click right here, it's going to open it up in MindTap. And again, with this one, you're going to need to print your directions. So let me, sorry for the delay. I live in the boonies. Okay, so I hit Start Assignment now. Okay, so this tells us we've been hired as a records clerk, and they want us to create a database table and keep track of all of our jobs. So what we're going to do is we're going to create the table. Now, I'm going to be working from the final solution, so I'm just going to kind of show you what you need, and I'm going to flip back and forth. So, alright, so you open up Access like I told you before, and you would hit Create, and then you would hit Table, and this will create a new table. So I'm going to go to the table that is already complete, and so what you're going to have to do is you're going to, in your new table, you will hit the drop down where it says Click Add, and you'll do the date, position, first name, last name, phone number. Okay, so how do you know to do that? Well, that is all in your directions. It says do the date, position, first name, last name, phone. Alright, select date as the field type for date field. So when you click down, you've got to make sure it's the date field. Select text or short text for the rest of them. And select the phone field as the primary key. So if you go back here, and so what that means is you would click down here and you would select the date down here on how you want it to look. And then on the phone is going to be your, you're going to mark it as your key. And it's not showing the key on there. Let me see if I can get it to open up so I can show you phone's the key. See, the phone's the key right here. Alright, you have to make that a key. And see, here's the primary key, and you can move it, but you're going to make the phone the primary key. You'll have to hit it here, then hit it here. Now, how I got to this page, and y'all can't see it because my screen won't go so low. Maybe you can. Right here, this is Design View, and I'm going to flip back to where we were. So this is this view. So what you'll do is you create all these fields just like we did in the last one. You're going to do the date one way. Your key is going to be phone, and you'll have to go into Design View and make it the key. And then the next thing you're going to do, and I've got to move my screen back up. Oops. Sorry, wrong way. Okay, so now the next thing it asks you to do is create a query. So everybody's, what's a query? A query is like I tell you to go look and get everybody with the area code 541 out of a filing cabinet. Well, that's virtually impossible without going through them all. But if it's in a database, you can do it. You can filter it and know which ones to go pick. So, back in our directions, down here, after you enter all that information, it wants a list of ascending order by the first by the position, then by the last name, a query based on the applicant. So we're looking at applicants that applied for a job. And we're going to name it position short query. So how do you do this? So flip back. So you're going to click on queries. And you can do create. And you can do query wizard or query design. I choose design. Design seems to work better for me. It makes more sense to me. When you design one, it's going to ask you what table do you want it to be based off. And so you're going to click this table, and you're going to hit Add. Then you're going to hit Close. And I believe it said use all the fields. So you're going to go and you're going to do click Date. And if you double click, up here, it'll go down there. And it said ascending in, I don't remember. Ascending order by the position and then last name. So let me go back. Position, so sort, see that sort? We're going to ascending and then last name. Ascending. Alright, and then the phone has the key. And let me make sure there's nothing else in the directions. Create a query based on the applicant's table. Display all fields. Sort the data as requested. Save the query as position start. Run the query. Save the results. So go back here. You got everything the way you wanted it. And then you're going to hit run. And when you hit run, you got it right there. That is what we want. And that's basically how you create a query. So if you have any questions, feel free to call me or text me or email me. I hope this video has helped you. Thank you.